I've been trying to figure out why sometimes I'm really motivated and why sometimes I'm not. Because there's always a million things on my mind that I want to achieve, and then I'll get overwhelmed and I won't achieve any of them. And I know I talk about goal setting and scheduling and all that sort of stuff. It's something I still struggle with. I went as far as tracking my productivity, my mood, my sleep, my exercise, to try and figure out on what days I was productive and what was the cause of it. Because sometimes it feels like I'm fighting myself to work out or go for a run. And sometimes it feels like I'm fighting myself to even do things that I want to do, like go and hang out with my friends. But there are days when I don't have to fight myself. And I've been trying to figure out what it is, what's different about those days when I don't fight myself, I just get stuck into it. So here's what I've got so far. Self-talk. The times when I'm getting things done, I'm giving myself a pep talk before I start. So I mentally prepare by writing out the to-do list. That's the first thing I do. And you'll have your plans, you'll have your goals for your month and pull the levers on what you want to do, but there's things that come up that you've got to get through every day. What's on the to-do list? What do you want to get done right now? So on my to-do list, I'll have my definitelys and my nice to haves. The definitelys are the things that I want to get done today, now. The nice to haves are things that I don't need to do it right now. They're going to make my life easier, and they're probably going to come up on the to-do list at some point in the future. So it'd be nice if I get through them. If I don't get through them today, it's not a big deal. When I'm doing the pep talk, it's like I'm talking to someone else who's inside me. And I don't always have to give myself a pep talk to start, but at some point, usually during the day, I'll have to give myself a pep talk to get through the rest of them. When I've completed a task, I give myself a pep talk and I say something like, see, that only took you 10 minutes to do. And that reinforces that task only takes me 10 minutes to do it. So next time when I go to do it, it's easy to talk myself into it because I'm like, oh, it only took me 10 minutes last time. So my workouts I keep to 20 minutes. And I might do 2 in a day, I might do 1 in the morning and 1 at night. But I keep it to 20 minutes. So I know if I don't want to do it, I've only got to do 20 minutes. Put the timer on and just go for it. It's only 20 minutes. And that's another strategy to talk myself into it because I know it's only 20 minutes. That's all I've got to do. My run is half an hour. So it's only half an hour. So if I don't feel like running, it's like, well, it's only half an hour of my time. I can spare half an hour. I can do this. I'm going to hate it. I love running, but there are some days when I hate it. And the days that I hate it, I only have to hate it for half an hour, there and back, and I just get it done. It's only half an hour. So I also give myself a mental pat on the back when I'm finished. So I'll finish a task and I say, well done. Good on you. You got through it. So the self-talk and having the to-do list, being able to see things ticked off is like a dopamine hit. And so those little dopamine hits you get along the way inspires me to keep going. And that brings me to my next point. So momentum. Momentum beats motivation every single time. So yesterday I wanted to achieve a whole lot of things, but I also wanted the day off and I wanted to just chill out because I was feeling drained and I was feeling tired. So I did my preparation, I had the to-do list and I was getting ready to go and still didn't want to do it. And then a friend messaged me and she said, I've got free tickets to this concert, do you want to come? I was like, yeah, but I've told myself that I was going to get through all this stuff today. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I've got to do to prepare for the week. I'd love to go, but I can't. And then I thought, if I'm gonna miss this concert and sacrifice that, I better make the day worth it. So that was a little kick of motivation to make sure that I got stuck into it, but I still couldn't start. So I started with a really simple task, and that was just putting some washing on. And then once I got that done, I was able to use that momentum. I'm up now, I'm doing stuff, I'm moving, I've achieved something, I've got a little win under my belt, and it's only putting the washing on. This is why making the bed early in the morning, when you first get up and you make the bed, that's part of the strategy. And you wake up and you get something done and you've achieved something first thing in the morning, as soon as you get up, made the bed. And it also signals to your brain that you're not going back to bed because you've got up and you made the bed, it's done now, we're starting the day. So getting that momentum, and you start with one task and you get it done, then that one task turns into two, then two into four, and then before you know it, the whole day's done. And you look back and you're like, I can put my name on this day. I've gotten through everything I wanted to, definitely some of my nice to haves, and I've got that momentum to stack those wins to keep going. So that works with anything in life too. So whether you've got a business or a relationship or whatever, when something is moving in a certain direction, it's likely that it's going to keep moving in that direction. It's like Newton's law or something like that. So if you're starting a business, start somewhere and get that momentum going. If you're working on your relationship, keep that going. If things are going well in your relationship, keep that going. Keep doing what you're doing, because that momentum will keep things moving and keep things going. So, for example, my partner and I, we communicate and we spend time working on our relationship, and we talk about defining our terms and our expectations out of the relationship. And as things come up, we talk about it, and we talk about it along the way. We've got momentum. So it's easy to keep talking about stuff. It's easy to keep working on things in our relationship because we've got that momentum. So the relationship keeps humming along, and it's not like we don't have to do a whole lot of work on it because we're working on it as it's rolling along. It's all about that momentum. And so that's the only 2 points I've done for this video, because I thought once I've got momentum going, I'll be able to keep talking and go on to the next points that I want to talk about. So I haven't prepared anything past this, and I'm hoping the momentum will just keep things going. So the next thing for staying motivated, getting through your tasks, is self-love. There are times you're going to get through, like I get halfway through the day and I'll think, I'm so tired, I'm done. I'll have a 20-minute nap, 15-minute nap, or I'll chill out, or I'll watch a funny YouTube video, something to distract my mind, or I'll do some journaling. Do something that's not on my to-do list that I want to do, that I will enjoy, that just gives me that break. Have a shower, have something to eat, make some lunch, make some dinner wherever you're at. Having a snack, like a nice treat. Give yourself a reward for the tasks that you've done. Have that self-love. And sometimes you try and get started and you try and get motivated and you just can't. You're just that drained, you're that tired, you're that overwhelmed. It's okay to just say, not happening today, we're not doing it. I'm too tired, I know I'm tired, I know I'm stressed out. I would be better off having a nap, calling it a day, and coming back and attacking this tomorrow, or attacking this afternoon. Sometimes I lose the morning, and I won't let that write off my whole day. So if I try and get stuff going in the morning and I'm not feeling it and it doesn't happen, cool. Things will turn around, and because the day gets broken up, you got your morning, your midday, your afternoon, your evening. So I might lose the morning, but I won't let that roll into the midday or the afternoon. I'll win the afternoon, I'll win the evening. I'll get through that to-do list, because it's having that awareness that, okay, I've lost the morning, I'm too tired, I'm done. I'll at least get a workout in, I'll at least get a run in. And if that momentum doesn't get me going to the next tasks, that's cool. I'll do some self-love, have a shower, have something to eat, and I'll try and attack it in the afternoon. Then I'll win the afternoon and I'll win the evening. So just having that self-awareness, because you can't keep going all the time. You can't be on 24/7, no matter who tells you what. Like these motivational speakers that are like, don't give in to your inner critic. Like, man, sometimes you just need to stop. Sometimes you just need to chill out. You need to recharge. And especially me as an introvert, ADHD, all that, I've got to watch all that. I've got to be really aware of burnout and not burning myself out, because then I'm no good to anybody. I'm no good at anything if I burn out. So that's really important. And the last point I make is setting a timer. Sometimes I set a timer for an hour and I say I've only got to do an hour's worth of stuff. I've given myself an hour to do it. And funnily enough, the more that I'm squeezed to get things done in the day, the more productive I am with my time, because I've only got so much time in my day to get it done. So the more pressed I am for time, the more I get things done sometimes. And sometimes you've got to throw yourself in a room. Like, I've heard of people buying a flight, getting on a flight just to isolate themselves for that couple of hours. Then they turn around and fly home and they got that 3 hours on the way back. Sometimes you just got to isolate yourself and just get it done and cut out all distractions and just get through it and get into it. So setting up your environment and having a place where you can get things done without distraction, and having a timer as part of that environment. So setting your timer, and sometimes I set it for 10 minutes. I'm like, I'm only doing 10 minutes worth of this and then I'm done. 9 times out of 10, 9.9 times out of 10, I'll go past that 10 minutes. I'll keep going because I've got that momentum going. So self-talk, momentum, self-love, environment, and setting a timer. So motivation is kind of bullshit. You can't be motivated all the time. Sometimes motivational videos do work too. Jump on YouTube and look up a motivational video for working out or for starting the day, whatever. Sometimes they work. So there's different strategies you can use. That's pretty much it. I've lost my momentum now. So that's probably the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I'm proud of you. I'll see you in the next one.